E televidente, nós estamos back junto com algum invitado. Nós estamos para ver com ele na Curaçao Dance Event. Nós temos aqui Vani Kamla.
Yes, welcome. Good morning.
Yes, good morning. And nós temos Leslie.
Hey,
Leslie, good morning.
Bom dia, morning.
Good
morning.
But
But do you speak Papiamento?
No.
Hey, and I thought, I'm like, okay.
What are
I
we
saw
going to
Leslie
do?
Feliciano, so I'm like, okay, you got so, and he's up there, you know. And, you very good.
I'm Puerto Rican.
You fooled me, very good. You did a very good impression of someone of Curaçao.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What-
Yes. It's just yeah. Yes. I felt like okay, but okay.
I'm sorry,
But
you
Puerto
see
Rico's
what I'm
close. Puerto Rico's close.
Let's not get confused. I'm a New York Rican. I'm a New York Rican. I was born in New York, and my parents are Puerto Rican.
Okay,
So,
okay.
But I am Puerto Rican. Now.
Okay, well, you got ties to the Caribbean, so that's good. That's good. You can stay.
I appreciate that. You're so nice to me.
You can stay.
Thank you.
No, so cool. Dancers love dance. Okay. So, Kamla, would you like to do this in Papiamento, and then we switch over to English for Leslie? Or
Okay, tá bom.
See, tá muito bom?
Yeah.
Tiene que you conta-nos. Ito dance event, so me love dance.
Ok. Nós temos foundation, non-profit, que nós quer que o tour rende de Isla Nang, rond de Curaçao e Curaçao mes, tá hanya a oportunidade para bailar com teachers de Afro.
Okay.
E aqui nós temos três de New York, dus is het echt wanneer hip-hop, modern en jazz. Ita hopi intensivo, pero ta herfvakantie, dus nang por. Ting hene kuting, of ting mucha, mit ting bisa. Ting mucha kuta balja pa 6 horas.
Wow.
Tour dia. Sí, it's a lot. Yeah, so it's very intense.
Okay.
Pero hopi dushi, e já sabe agora, nós temos show, of eigenlijk 2 shows. E agora tour mucha tabai balja. Dus tour ekietje nang train ko nang atra baya e esse nós está apresentar já
So,
sabe
que
agora.
nível nós está papiando DJ? Porque começar, there's dance and there's dance. Tem baila,
Sim.
então tem diferente
Nós temos
nível.
2 grupos, nós temos beginners e nós temos advanced. Ja, dus intermediate tá mij vou bisa, pero é que baya, pero ainda não sabe hobby bom, pero toch não tem a paixão.
Okay.
E tem que trabalhar hobby acaba, ding simang, ou na Curaçao, of é outra isla não. E esse está um pouco mais avançado e esse está um pouco mais duro, natural, pero não por perform também mais melhor.
Sim, esse é seguro. Então, o workshop na tuma lugar e tá tomando lugar na Teatro Luna Blau.
Sim, na Luna Blau e la tentação.
Okay.
Foi a Luna nós começar e te já amanhã, já viernes e agora já sábado nós temos show.
Tem zona cultural, tem que
Sim,
zona cultural. Tá é dos teatro na então foi já Luna 9 na começar. A outra com um ende por a bini na remarque. Essa aqui te promebia que você tem você mais que tem
de 4 e acaba.
Sim, ok.
Sim. Tudo né? Se vou por baia e vou mesmo ter ticket técnico, mas se não vou notar hale. Mas vou notar se vou que baia 6 horas para dia, vou estimar mesmo tem. Pero for the rest, tudo é que baia por aí.
Ok, fantástico.
Sim, dus nós temos contato tour balletskool com nós, tour Explosion Dances, Excel Dance Academy, dus tudo é que por baia nós contactar e não tá bem.
Não tá bom.
Fina também.
Sim, não tá
Sim,
bom.
Fina é called the Downs Turning Point. Sim, St. Martin, hope bom.
Quem é St. Martin?
Nós temos 3 muitas.
Ok.
Nós passou St. Martin, passou door em Coast Hope.
Sim.
Pero não tem hope bom, baiado.
Sim, seguro.
E
A mim também estava uninang aquele entonces.
sim.
When I was in another life. Sim, but si bruminga bontasi.
Nós apunta e 3 ballets com um grande que nós temos, dus Ecole Dance, Fina Dance Art and Turning Point, que se não que sponsor e tickets não.
Nice.
E agora nós sponsor e les não, e agora dus 3 muito a bem fez
Nice.
Hopi dushi.
Oh, great. So, sa ko ting Clarity Emotions Dance School ko ture sa inang si. No, fantastic. No, great. No, nice. Aunque ya, nos tem pa rin, aqui din ko nos por Amanda, el training nang sika Leslie si, pero umisa, ita si, intay awe. He's not here today.
here.
We had a candidate, but he's not.
for you,
Yes,
that he needs
but
some
he
training.
didn't come today, so he missed out on a chance to work with you, Leslie. So now tell us a little bit about yourself, Leslie. We got a part of it already.
What would you like to know?
How did you get into dance? Is it something that it was done, you know, Puerto Rico, New York?
I'm from New York
New
City.
York, but
Yeah, so there's
your
no
family,
confusion.
you know, is it something that was prominent in your family, or that you saw something, you had you went to theater, or you saw something that, you know, inspired you to become a dancer?
Well, I'm from New York, right? I'm Puerto Rican, but I'm born and raised
Yeah.
in New York. I'm from Brooklyn. So what I can say is that it's either you dance or you sell drugs,
Oh,
or you run around the gang.
Yeah.
So we know that this is
or
from.
make music. Come on.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Or music.
Or make music, yeah, because I'm a DJ also.
Okay,
so,
cool.
not make, but I mix music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's been my inspiration. So I've always danced. It was a natural thing. I'm a New York club kid. So
Okay.
my era of going to the clubs, I would go all the time. You know, you see everybody. What's normal when you go all the time? So
Yeah.
I've always danced. And then I moved to Europe, and I wanted to do some modeling. So I did some. Needless to say, the modeling didn't work out. I did some work, but not enough to say I'm a model. But then dance landed in my hand as a profession. I was like, basically, oh, you want to pay me for this? Oh, I got you. And then develop from there
Yeah.
more in understanding what movement is, and then just develop as the time goes. You know, you evolve. So that's kind of like how I started dancing. As far as a career, I actually started in Spain. And I work with a lot of Latin artists. I don't know if you know, like Alejandro Sanz,
Oh,
Miguel
yeah,
Bosé.
yes.
So I choreographed Morena Mia.
Oh.
And I staged a tour of Alejandro Sanz Alma al Aire.
Okay.
So that I staged that whole tour and I worked
Oh,
with all of
wow.
them. So it was a blessing that it landed in my hand because I never really set out to do
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
So I would say it's definitely God
Found
guided.
you.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, so, and here I am today
Oh,
telling you about
wow,
it. So
yes.
it's been a good ride because not setting out to do something that you originally want to do and then be able to do the abundance. I've
Yeah.
gotten to do a lot of work.
Yeah.
I don't really talk much about it, but I've gotten to do a
Yeah.
lot of good work.
Yeah.
So I'm happy for that, and I'm here today and to be able to share that work with the kids
Yeah.
that we have in Good South, which are
Exactly.
working really hard. And those of you, this is my camera.
Yeah.
That's your
Those of you that didn't come out, I'm gonna let you come today and get some love. All right, you hear me? Come down and get this money because we're not playing. Dance for this out. All right, so that's what it is. So I love to teach. I love to pass on. I think we have to come together as a community, as
Yeah.
people. And if it comes through dance, that's even better because we got a lot going on as a people in this world, let alone in my country. So yeah, man, I love dance. Dance is good for me.
What is it that you're teaching? So what type of
Hip
dance
hop.
are you're teaching?
I
Hip
teach
hop.
hip hop, yeah,
Okay,
I'm sorry about
okay.
that, yeah.
And did you study anything with the dance? So sometimes you have to go through.
I was raised in the hood. I'm
Yeah.
from
Okay.
Brooklyn.
But aside from
That's
All
the
right,
school.
so that's
The
a, you know,
hood
and
school,
that's a
it's a life
that's a good
school.
question. So we're gonna clear up some things. Hip hop is from the streets. It's
Yeah.
not a studio thing.
yeah.
You guys or the world is privileged to be able to have it in a studio. In the world, all the ghettos are the same.
Yeah.
I've been all over, so I know this for a fact. So that's where you study.
Okay.
You don't learn hip hop in a studio. If you can, because you don't have access to getting it in the street,
Yeah.
then you find
Yeah.
somebody that is of that to be able to learn it in a studio that is
Okay.
qualified. Not
Okay.
because it says the title hip hop. You go in and you do whatever you do, but go to where
Right.
you know the origins are. You have
Yeah.
to respect the culture.
Yeah.
If you don't
Yeah.
have access to it or to go to it, then study it correctly through the masters that have developed that. I'm not a master myself, but I was born in this culture. I'm born and raised in Brooklyn. And I live
so
this culture.
You're born actually in the school
Yeah, I'm
of hip hop. So.
and that's exactly
Are you
right.
amazed, Leslie, of how stuff, it always amazes me that stuff that we grew up with or that is part of our natural phenomenon that the rest of the world seems to be like, ooh, wow. Does that sometimes, do you like have your like moment and be like, hey, you know, this is stuff that we've been doing since, you know,
Exactly.
growing up, you see it on the street corner and now it's like, it's in music videos and it's like, it blew up all over the place. Does that seem to amaze you sometimes? And you know, like they're like, yeah, I mean, this is just
Well,
like
no,
a regular.
Yeah, but it's a regular thing for us. What it's amazing how it's like, you know, when something is popping, working out, everybody wants to jump on
Yeah.
the bandwagon. Hip hop is a billion-dollar industry.
Yeah.
And you know, when other people have money, it's no different than being taken advantage of somebody taking over your island. You
Yeah.
got something that I want. I got more money. I got capital. I'm gonna make it better.
Yeah.
But it's a good thing all the same. But sometimes it's kind of hard when you give somebody that doesn't have anything and then you give them everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of hard to handle that attention. It should be cultivated more also, because sometimes when they get all that attention, they don't know how to act. They either die, they're dying, they're spending the money crazy, and then they're broke.
Yeah, yeah.
So there's a lot going on
Guidance.
with that. Yeah,
Yeah.
so there should be more for that. But I'm not amazed, because we are people of kings. I'm not surprised at
Word.
all. This is what we do.
Yeah.
Who's amazed is the rest of the world. Like,
Yes.
oh, now you're trying to find out, but they already knew too. But I don't want to get into that.
Yeah, yes. We're going to need like a 3-hour show for that. I know. A 3-hour show for that. Now let me go back to Kamla real quick. What are the other styles? So we have the hip hop, you
There's
have modern.
contemporary, and then you have jazz, theater. So a lot of
Yes.
musical
Okay,
going
cool.
on.
All
Yes,
right.
very
I love
nice. So a lot
that,
of
yes.
shaking, snapping, and all that.
Yeah,
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, they're great too.
Fantastic. Okay, yeah, they're
Fancy
good.
Nancy.
No, they're great. They're great. They're great.
Yeah,
Yes,
no, it's
no,
very
that's
good.
wonderful. That's wonderful. Now, the other teachers, what would you say? I'm sure that after each one of the workshop sessions, you guys get in the huddle and sort of give updates how the workshops went. What is some of the feedback? We got Leslie's feedback that our students here are great.
Yeah.
But the other
Teachers?
styles, what are the other teachers saying?
They say the same thing. What they do say is that our children from Curaçao and then St. Martin as well, we have to be more awake, more open,
Yeah.
more open to new possibilities, and get to know themselves even better. Know who you are, and then you can give and serve to the world. And that's what's lacking, and you never have enough.
Yeah.
So that's one of the biggest feedback, I would say.
Okay.
And now add to that also, like, to help them understand that if you don't do all these things or understand these things, you're not going to work. If you do aspire to be a dancer, and when you leave the country, or you'll see the difference. So it's important that you understand that you got to work hard if you want to get it, because everybody's trying to work.
Yes, for sure.
And ask.
Yeah.
Our people don't ask.
Yeah,
They
because-
tend not to want to
No,
ask
they
about
keep quiet.
anything.
And if
Yeah.
you might not know, you might not understand, and that's okay, but ask.
Yeah.
If you want clarity, ask.
Yes,
Yeah, that's
there's
my
never
thing.
a stupid question.
No.
It's just the answer might just be like,
Yeah.
way off, but at
Right.
least you ask,
Yes.
and that's,
Yeah.
I think that's
And
very,
figure
very
it out.
important.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
Yeah,
right,
exactly.
right.
Right,
Cool.
nice.
But are they really like into it? Because remember,
Very
I
much
was,
so.
when I would go to dance class, I would, that was be the highlight of my days, of my week,
Yeah. Yeah.
But are they really like into
Really.
it? Because, sometimes our parents want us to do something different than we really feel inside. And
These
it's something
kids
that we've been
know.
working on for many years here in Curaçao. That's, follow your passion, follow your passion. But I'm passionate in the dance class, but when I get home, I still got to deal with my mom or my dad, So,
True.
With life.
or life,
Right. Yeah, that-
do
that
you
stays
feel
the
that?
same, of
passion,
course.
but mira ng passion
Yes.
sali or nante de.
Sí,
Okay.
nang te.
Cool.
Ita namulu.
Well, then
Yeah.
they'll be okay.
That will.
Once
That
they're
will be okay.
passionate, they're gonna be okay.
No, for sure. For sure.
Now, Leslie, I'm gonna leave you with some
No.
final words. Yeah,
They'll come and see you on
You
Saturday.
can come back anytime
well, you gotta ask her about it.
you're like people.
That's good. We
You know,
good? We
like
peoples
we,
now?
like we.
All right, so I need you to do something for me. I need you to do something. Let me
Yes.
go. 1, 2, dab on him, girl. No, dab. Go like this.
Yeah.
She did it.
Yeah, I got my
She
dad.
dabbed on him. Now you got your dab. It was so graceful.
Yes, but for many years of dance, I must say.
Not that
But
ghetto,
now
but
I can't. Now if I can't get a parking space in front of the building,
It's a
I ain't
problem.
getting out of the car. And my mom goes, "But you used to just be leaping all over the house." But look, there's one, and I'm like, "That's too far," Yes. I gotta do my yes. Okay, we gotta do the dab again. Yes, we did it
because
so
they
well.
like that.
Yes,
They like
yes,
that.
Dab,
yes.
right?
Okay.
All right. We on?
Yeah.
Action.
Action. Give us a countdown.
Can I get that
Count
right?
it down for us. Count it
Three.
down
You
for us.
might catch me cross-eyed. I don't want you to catch me.
Cut it out.
Ready?
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, wait a second. Check this out.
Hey!
Get that money, girl.
He's fun. He can stay. He can stay. In Dutch we say
Jeez,
thanks.
we say you mag blij.
You mag
My
blij.
baby.
Yes, yes. You mag blij.
I'm Mark Blaven now. That's right. Mark Blaven's in the
Yes,
house.
yes. You go, hey, mag blij.
Mark Blaven.
Come, you go be big. Liva, nós damos um par de palavra, your invitation, a invitação
Ok.
para viwak é tremendo show, dia 4, conosco muito não também brilha, cultura e knowledge and information a receber de nós.
Por favor, tour hende bem já sabra agora. 5h30 nós é primeiro show e 7h05 nós temos o dois show. E cá tinha até 7h50, buy na Caribbean tickets online, of Mayang e já sabra para comprar na rua na porta na latenta show. Por favor, bem, sostener o futuro de nosso coração.
Come down and have some fun. We ain't playing. You hear me? It's about shedding your inhibitions. Do everything with both energy.
Wel televidente, não, mas eu que sei ela mesmo. Ouvi que ela, nós vamos começar com Leslie, com Kamla, vamos começar a dance, Crystal Dance Events, essa aqui tem de 4 dias com nanting, essa aqui, de Sally, support, dona nós, muito não, com a receber tour e treino na aqui, de hip hop, jazz theater, então também contemporary, vamos dizer contemporary, com caminhando move, sim, bossar, sem ritmo, tem já, pero it's all good, you know, contemporary.
No limits.
Yes, without limits, you know, and they throw the girls all over. So go out and see them. Well, let me ask my director. We go to a break right now. Hey, take us to a break. Just say, hey, folks, you know, we're gonna go to a short break and we'll be right back. Yeah, right here in this camera, right here.
All right, listen, we gotta go pay some bills. All right, we're gonna take a break. Check out these commercials. We're gonna get this money. I'll see you when we come back. Peace.
Fantastic.